Good evening, everyone. Welcome to this ABC 36 News Update. I'm Tom Kenny. Well, the allegations are staggering to some. For others, it's been a long time coming. A pastor's wife and her father went before a judge charged in connection with a 2005 cold murder case in Casey County. ABC 36's Jeff Cornish was in the courtroom and has the story.
Earlier this month, Virginia Gina Lee, a pastor's wife, was charged with the 2005 murder of George Green.
Which created a grave risk of death to another person or persons, and thereby caused the death of George Green by striking him numerous times and shooting him with a firearm.
Gina's father, Ronnie Evans, was charged with manslaughter. Authorities described it as a domestic situation that got out of hand 4 years ago here at George Green's house. George was 43 years old when he died of a gunshot wound. What had been a cold case heated back up as the two appeared before Judge James Weddle. Both are free on bail and were accompanied by a large group of supporters from the church where Lee's husband is the pastor. Lee and her father, Evans, both pled not guilty to the charges. Lee's husband and other supporters from the church did not want to comment on the situation, but it was obvious that they continue to support Lee and Evans. We did speak with a longtime neighbor of Ronnie Evans.
I'm a neighbor of Ronnie Evans's, have been for 22 years. Ronnie Evans has never been a troublemaker for me. He has threatened to whoop me once. And he's always knocking golf balls up through the field. He's a pretty good fella most of the time, but now if you made him mad or if you crossed him wrong, he'd fight a circle saw.
In Casey County, Jeff Cornish, ABC 36 News.
In other news, as expected, hyperthermia was the cause of death for a toddler found dead in a car parked outside of a Lexington home over the weekend. Police say little 2-year-old April Knight was in the care of her grandparents when she was accidentally left strapped in her car seat alone in the car. She eventually was found 2 hours later, but it was too late. Health experts say it's important to remember it can take just minutes for a hot car to turn deadly.
And a lot of people think that if they're just going to go inside and pay a quick bill or just, pay their gas or something like that, that, they can, leave the kid in the car. But even those few minutes, the kid can already start suffering symptoms of heat stroke. And of course, if anything were to detain that parent, long lines or something like that, very quickly a child can suffer severe repercussions from being their body temperature increasing to those high degrees.
In Kentucky, a caretaker can be charged with second-degree manslaughter if a child dies after being left in a hot car. Little April's death is being investigated as an accident. No charges against the grandparents yet. That's our report for now. Get more at tvq.com.